What's up, everyone? It's your guy Regular Boy, and I'm here again to give you daily rankings. If you don't know me, I'm Regular Boy, and I do daily rankings, weekly rankings on my YouTube channel. Today, I'm here with the top 5 animated series of all time. I really had to do a lot of researches and findings to do this one, so without wasting much time, let's get into the video. So yeah, after all my researches and findings, my top 5 animated series of all time. The fifth on my list is none other than the animated series of Batman. Batman, the animated series, just had to be there. You know, it ran from 1992 to 1995, 85 episodes. Is often regarded as the greatest superhero series, animated series of all time. You know, it won 4 Primetime Emmy Awards, won multiple Emmy Awards, a lot of awards for it. It's 85 episode. It created the iconic character Harley Quinn, which is still used today. It generated $30 billion, over $30 billion in total revenue till today, and I give it an 8.1 rating. So yeah, that's Batman. Moving on to the fourth greatest animated series of all time on my list is none other than Avatar: The Last Airbender. Of course, yeah, you know, Aang it became one of the most iconic characters of all time. When you see Aang, you know, yeah, that's Aang from Avatar. And when you talk about the storytelling of the movie, it's not just for an animated movie. It's one of the best storytelling lines all through its 61 episodes, running from 2000 to 2005. You know, that's 3 seasons. He won Annie Award, he won the P-Boy Awards, he also won the Emmys Awards. A lot of things for this. I rate it an 8.3. And it generated about $800 million to $1 billion in revenue, which is classic. Then to my top 3 greatest animated series of all time, the third on the list is none other than the SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants, it grew to be one of the most recognizable cartoons in history, if not the most recognizable, you know. Even for kids, for adults, for old men and women and children and whatever, you know SpongeBob, you know SpongeBob SquarePants, you know, not just SpongeBob SquarePants, you know Squidward, you know Patrick, you know Mr. Krabs. They're really, really iconic characters. It just had to be at the top of my list. I actually wanted to put it in second, but because of some research, it had to be third. There's not much to say about SpongeBob. It generated $13 billion in revenue till today, and it's an 8.7 rating for me. Yeah, that's all about SpongeBob. Moving on to the top 2 greatest animated series of all time. The second on my list is none other than The Simpsons. I haven't really had time to watch The Simpsons from the start to the ending, but I've watched it a bit, and 37 Emmy Awards for The Simpsons. He was also given a P-Boy Award for its excellence, and it has a record for the longest ever running scripted TV series in history of TVs. 35 years. Imagine a series running for 35 years and someone has to follow it from the first to the last series. That means when you started the series and you're 50 years old, you'll be 85. That's something I've not seen before. And you know, it's unique animation influence. That's anime. The way, if you watch, you know, The Simpsons, the way the animation is unique. It's not like other animations, and it had its influence on other animated series also. It has over 750 plus episodes and has won over 100 plus awards. The 2007 Simpson movies, that was when I was born, 2007 Simpson movies grossed about $500 million in the box office. That's $500 million. That's great. And The Simpsons has generated over $2 to $4 billion in revenue to date, and is a rating of 8.6 for me. But it has to be second above SpongeBob based on his achievements and, you know, awards and his consistency and longevity. So yeah, that's the end of the video. If you're waiting for number 1 and greatest animated series of all time, sorry, you already know what number 1 is, and it's none other than 7 Academy Awards for this series. There's 7 Oscars award for best animated short film, 13 nominations, It was created in 1940 by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, one of the most recognizable cartoon brands. You know, the two of them. Who doesn't know them? You see them, you know who they are, you've watched them before. Broadcasted in 160 countries, grossed about $5 to $10 billion of revenue. I gave it an 8.9 rating, loved by multiple generations for over 80 years, even to date, although they are stopped now, but it's just sad. And his massive influence over years and years and years without a single dialogue. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest ever animated series of all time, Tom and Jerry.